Hi, my name is Grace, and you are welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'll be speaking about something very important. I'll be speaking about what happens when friendship turns out, when you can feel that your friendship is breaking apart. What then? What do you do? I'm talking about the things that cause this friendship breakup and all, and things that can be worked on, things that can be corrected instead of just like waiting and seeing everything fall apart. So the first thing I have here with me is jealousy and envy. Number one thing that causes um friction in friendship is majorly envy. What is envy? Envy is between two people. Envy is seeing what someone else has and you want it for yourself. That's envy. Envy is wanting to be like someone else, even though you have great qualities. One thing I've noticed about envy is that it is common among people that have low self-esteem and low self-worth. If you know what it means to have a good self-esteem, if you do have a good self-esteem, there is no way you can be envious of someone. Yes, the feeling will still come, but you will know how to like manage it when it comes. So envy is only dangerous and toxic when it becomes consistent and it leads to resentment and hatred. Wanting to have something that someone else has is common in a quality friendship. Why? Because you being friends with someone of the same value means you're going the same path, means you're going the same way. Now, that person wants what you want because you guys have the same value. If you are friends with someone that does not have the same value with you, which I believe is not possible, but let's say you are in close contact with someone that does not have the same value with you. If the person gets something or achieves something, it cannot move you as much as when someone has equal values with you. It's not possible. You definitely want to have that thing, and that's where envy comes in. Now, the ability to manage this particular feeling when it comes is what is needed. It is what is needed in every friendship because whether you like it or not, this feeling will come. Why? Because we are all humans. There is nobody that is exempted from like feeling this way. So yeah, basically, um, jealousy is quite different. Jealousy is, for example, you and your friend, you have a best friend, yeah, and you're together, and then someone else comes to like join your friend group, and then your friend becomes closer to that person, stuff like that. That's jealousy. You're trying to protect what you already have. You don't want to lose it. That's jealousy, and it is quite different from envy. But yeah, we use it interchangeably. So number two I have here with me is gossip. Gossip in the sense that if you start noticing that your friend is talking to you about someone, I think it is very good for you to challenge your friend or speak to your friend about it or tell your friend, oh, why are you doing this? Because whether you like it or not, if someone comes to you with someone else's matter, they're going to take yours to someone else. So if you really do do not like any form of gossip or do not engage in it. Do not speak badly about someone else and expect it not to be done to you. It's not possible. So one thing that makes friendship breaks is gossip and backbiting. Going behind your friend's back and saying stuff. And it starts from people that say they are non-confrontational. You are saying you're claiming you're not confrontational. So when your friend does something, instead of you to like face them and speak to them and tell them you did this and you hurt me, I do not like it. Simple. You resent them. You then start talking to them, talking to other people about them or about what they did, trying to like demonize them in a way. This can break any friendship in any way. And even if you forgive yourself and come back together, you're already weakening the bond. So number three I have here with me is selfishness and self-centeredness, and these two are different. They are not exactly the same thing. Selfishness and self-centered, there's a difference between selfishness and self-centeredness. Selfishness is constantly having the desire to have your needs met before anyone else's need. And we all know that in a normal friendship, like I spoke about in my previous video, in a normal friendship, there's a time that comes where you have to be selfless. There's a time that comes where you have to stay committed and yeah, stuff like that. You have to be a person who is able to put the needs of others, the need of your friend above yours. Not every time, but sometimes when it is needed. If you're someone who cannot even just for a moment live in discomfort, then you may not be building the right kind of friends, and this can cause friction. Self-centeredness, on the other hand, is you centering your life about around yourself. And people that are self-centered, in one sense, they're usually very sensitive people. Self-centered people do not deliberately hurt people by not giving. Selfish people, they know they are hurting you, but they choose themselves regardless. And that's why it's so hard to be in a friendship with a selfish person. You're going to be feeling drained, you're going to feel tired, you're going to be wondering why you are there. You keep giving and giving and giving, and you will never receive, and that's not even a good place to be in. Self-centered people, on the other hand, if they are informed about how they are, they can make a change. Self-centeredness is not deliberate. Self-centeredness is you focusing your life on yourself. Everything about yourself is more important than any other person. And they are, yeah, I was saying something that they're usually very sensitive people. Why did I say they're usually very sensitive people? Because they are the ones that are usually sensitive to criticism, because they feel everything is about them. Even if you are laughing at something else, they assume you are laughing at them. Why? Because they live in their head, and basically they just assume that everything revolves around them. And yes, if you think of it, many people are like this. I've been like that before. So many people are like this, and you wonder, oh, is that a bad thing? But yeah, it is, because when you think everything is about you, you become extra sensitive to anything, and you think everybody is trying to get at you, even when people are sincerely not doing that. And that can also cause confusion in friendship. Number four here with me is codependence. Codependence is majorly between a selfish person and a giver. Selfish people, the selfish person keeps receiving, the giver keeps giving till the giver is exhausted. And when the giver is exhausted, they have two choices: to leave, or to, you know, talk to their friend about it and try to fix things. So basically, codependence friendship is a friendship whereby there is no balance. One person is giving too much while the other is receiving at all times without giving necessarily, like not giving something of good quality and all. And last but not least, I have here with me is manipulation and gaslighting. They are two different things. Manipulation is being unclear and vague in your interaction with people with an intention to achieve something of personal interest. Being vague, being unclear in your interaction with people to achieve something of personal value. And people that are manipulative are usually very subtle. They are not the people that will shout about and try to get angry and do stuff. No, they are usually very chill people. You would want to relate with them, but then you have to be careful. You have to be careful, and you cannot actually know when someone is manipulating you necessarily. You may not know at the point. So when someone is truly manipulating you, you may not, except if you are extra sensitive and if you're already out of the dynamic. But as long as you are still in the dynamic, you trust this person is your friend. There is no way you would ever think that this person is trying to, because let's say you're someone who has a genuine heart towards people, you don't manipulate people. There is no way you would think, oh, this person is trying to manipulate me. It will not even occur to you. So it is when you are out of the dynamic, you look at it, you'll be like, whoa, I was manipulated and stuff like that. So manipulation is being unclear and vague in your interaction with people with an intention to achieve something of personal interest. Number two here with me is gaslighting. And gaslighting is denying something you said or you did to bring about guilt when the other person brings it up. So I bring up something and I say, "Oh, you did this to me yesterday, and I do not like it." People that gaslight are people that avoid accountability. And if someone avoids accountability, the person cannot say sorry comfortably and like how it should be, then that person lacks accountability, and the person will definitely gaslight one day. So people that gaslight are people that lack accountability. They don't want to accept their wrong. They would rather flip the table and see you apologizing for their own wrong deed, and they stay quiet. And there are some category of people who call the narcissist, and I will not be speaking about them today. I've been in a friendship with a narcissist, and it was terrible. I didn't know she was a narcissist till I left. Many people say, "Oh, dude, you're a narcissist." Well, being with a narcissist is not something you can say like that. You would not exactly know if someone is a narcissist until you are out of the dynamic. And Many people use it as an insult. Well, not everybody is a narcissist. Not everybody is a narcissist because it's a personality disorder. So you have to like find out they have to find out medically and in some other ways. I was able to diagnose this person because the person kept repeating the same pattern, even kept meeting other people and repeating the same pattern. That was I was able to get that. So there are people that are gaslighters, there are people that are manipulative, there are people that are selfish. These are all characteristics of who a narcissist is. But some people don't have everything in themselves. Some people just have some of these things. So it is also wisdom to be able to differentiate who is who and who is not and all that. So yes, that's all for like the things or the characteristics of things that can make friendship turn sour. And now talking about outgrowing friendship. Outgrowing friendship. I don't know, maybe I should make another video for this because I feel like this video is already very long. We have seasonal friendship and we have lifelong friendship. Let me just make it in one video because yeah, seasonal friendship and lifelong friendship. Seasonal friendship are friendships that are meant to last a particular season of your life. Oh, from 13 to 15, this person is meant to come into your life. And yeah, whether we like it or not, I believe people come into our life divinely, not just based on vibes and all. You do not meet that person by accident. I do not believe we meet anybody by accident. I believe everybody we meet is not coincidence. We meet them divinely and it is um divinely orchestrated by God. So we meet people and we think, oh yeah, I just met this person. But no, God is trying to teach you something through one. If someone came into your life and person left, there is no way they will leave a mark and you would have learned at least one or two lessons from them. So you see, there is a reason why God has brought everyone he has brought into our life, whether they were toxic or they weren't toxic, or you were the one that was toxic, whatsoever it is, there is a reason why God brings our people to our life. And I believe friendships are divinely orchestrated. So seasonal friendship for a particular season of your life to teach you a lesson, to make you grow in a particular way. Then lifelong friendship. And now it takes wisdom for you to be able to distinguish between these two. It takes discernment. It takes a level of wisdom for you to be able to differentiate between these two things. Why? Because if you go ahead and treat your lifelong friend like anyhow, just treat them anyhow you want to, and they don't receive enough attention and care they are giving you at all, you would one day look back and realize you lost something or someone of value. But then imagine you are treating a seasonal friend with so much or and you know and then they end up leaving. What are you going to say? So it takes discernment for you to be able to distinguish between these two categories of people. So yes, um and I would also say we should pray about everybody that we come across in our life. Pray about anybody you see, anyone that comes through your path. Pray for them and all that. And yeah, the last thing I have here with me is the best friend you can ever have on earth. Yeah, while you're still on earth, is Jesus. It is the person of the Holy Spirit. It is God. You need God in your life. You need Jesus as a friend. You need the Holy Spirit in your heart to guide you, to lead you. There's the song that says, "What a friend we have in Jesus." So, um, and it went on to say, what peace we often for her feet. Oh, what needless pain we bear. When it got to that point, I was like, oh wow, because that's so true. So much peace we forfeit. Oh, what needless pain we bear just because we do not take things to Jesus. So if you're someone here today, you've not found the right people, I sincerely pray and I sincerely hope that God will bring the right people your way. God will bring the right friends your way. God will help you connect to the right people. And first and foremost, go and make friends with Jesus. Why? Because he wants to be your friend. He wants to be beside you. He wants to guide you. He wants you to talk to him and he wants to talk to you. It's so true. It's so true. He does want to talk to you and he wants you to talk to him. So um I know you can't see him. That's one thing major people mostly talk about. Well, I can't see him. I need someone who is physically present. Yes, we do need real people that are physically present, but nevertheless, we have to make God our best friend, our first friend, and just watch out how we will bring wonderful people your way. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. Bye for today.